Hey guys, it's Ryan Ferkel, your East Texas Realtor. So today I want to talk about 3 things that you need to think about, sort of pro tips, if you will, if you're looking at selling a house in 2024. So first and foremost, you got to price the home correctly. Now you might be thinking, I got to go get an expensive appraisal or something. It's going to cost me money. Actually, no. All you got to do is call a professional agent, such as myself, and we'll run what's called a comparative market analysis, or a CMA, on the property to establish a good sales price that'll have your house selling on today's market in our local area for the top dollar in the least time possible. Now, second, you also got to manage your emotions when it comes time to sell your house. The reality is that the average homeowner in this area has lived in their home for 10 years before they sell. This is actually up from the historical average of only 6 years back in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s. Sellers are staying in their house for a long time before they sell. And this means you're building up a lot of emotional attachment to the place and a lot of nostalgia in the place. And that can kind of cloud your judgment. It's really, really hard to divide your emotional value in your home from the actual market value in your home. And again, that's where my job comes in. I get to come into a home and I can look in that home with a clear-eyed vision, not being clouded by all of the nostalgia in the place, to establish that good sales price, and then also to offer tips on how we can enhance the property for the market. Now, last but not least, specifically regarding showing the property, we gotta stage the home correctly. And there's a lot that can be said about this, so I wanna leave you with just one pro tip on staging homes. At the end of the day, a lot of it all comes down to trying to help a buyer project themselves into your home. So it's nice to we all have a lot of family portraits around our house, family pictures of our wedding day and our kids all over the walls and stuff, and all this stuff is great. It makes your home very, very comfortable for you to live in. The problem is that when a buyer comes in there, the buyer feels like they're walking into someone else's house. Whereas we want a buyer to be able to walk through your front door when they show the property and to be able to picture themselves in your house. We want them to walk through the door and feel as if this could be their own house. And that's a lot of what staging comes down to. So it really helps to remove a lot of your most personal wall decorations and a lot of your most personal memorabilia from around the shelves and the tabletops and stuff, just to try and help remove some of your own character from it and allow that buyer the space for their imagination to project themselves living in the home. Anyway, that's what I got for you guys today. There's a lot more to be said on each of those categories, so feel free to call or text if you have any questions. Feel free to share my contact information or pass this video along if you know somebody else that might find this info helpful. And I'll look forward to talking to you. Thanks.